Yoto, this video is for entertainment purposes only. It is all green screen, AI, deepfake, CGI, and does not promote, encourage, or endorse the use of illegal substances. Viewer discretion is advised or whatever. A pen to a fiend is like a pit bull named Princess to a little kid. Way back in the day when I was just a jit, I didn't even know what the pen was like that. And back in 9th grade, I had these two older homies who I'd seen ripping it before, but I figured it was just like a nick or something. Yo, and my underdeveloped brain did not realize that you could get lit like that without even needing to smoke up. And I think this is universal between anyone who has ever ripped a pen. Back in the day, that shit hit different. And I would be getting unequivocally yated. Like that shit will just have you absolutely smacked. And as someone who only had air in their lungs for their entire life, this made my lungs feel like they were about to burn out. I was coughing so hard, it made me feel like I was about to cough up my own lung, or at least both my lungs would collapse. And I remember the first time I ever indulged in that Eric Yartman, my 9th grade brain decided that it just take the day off. Like I felt like I'd turned into a vegetable. On God, I'd fallen victim to that pen. It was round about the afternoon and I was gonna link up with these homies that went to my school from the grade above me. It was a classic summer day, the sun was shining, and I was feeling good. They hit my line up saying that they free, so I start making my way down to link up with my guy K-Dog. Yo, and a little backstory about K-Dog is he's one of Christian's friends, and none of my homies mess with K-Dog anymore because he set Christian on fire with some hand sanitizer one time. This whole story takes place a couple months before that. So I arrive at this station, and I wait for this guy to pull up, and when he finally slides, we shake up. Shit, what you saying, dude? Damn, none too much, same old, you know. We peel out of this station and start making the hike over to my other homie Christian's crib. This is the same dude that K-Dog would later go on to set on fire. Once we finally pull up, I walk up and I hit his doorbell. Shit, what's poppin', G? Shit, it be how it be, you know? Now the whole gang was reunited, we decided that it was hella nice out and we should go on a side quest. So we ended up just walking around and we find ourselves on this path in this park and my legs are starting to get tired from all this walking. Yo, we should low-key post up somewhere for a bit, I can't lie. Hey yo, that's a shout, I got a spot bro, trust. Shit, word. So we start walking again and to go to this dock that's around a 5-minute walk from where we are. And once we finally pull up, the hike was low-key worth. So we sitting at this dock and my homie Christian says the golden phrase. So y'all trying to smoke? Damn, I'm down. Word, y'all's got some on you? Yeah bro, best believe I got this new piece from the SPO earlier today. And not wanting to act like a little bitch in front of the homies, I decided I should indulge. So Christian hands me his pen and I have no idea how long I should be ripping this John for. So I put this thing to my lips and my dumb ass inhales and I do not let go. I start feeling the pen get mad hot and both of them just got looks on their faces. I was trying to take as big of a rip as possible so they think I'm chill like that. Yo, chill bro. Shit, goddamn. Little did I know what I was getting myself into. And once my lungs had every last molecule I could fit inside of it, the realization hit me of what I had just done. I proceeded to cough up a storm. I felt like my lungs were finna to shoot out of my mouth and my soul was about to leave my body. I was sat on this dock, a shell of my former self. Yo, I'm fried. But it was starting to get dark and I needed some water. My mouth felt like I just took a bite straight out of the Sahara Desert. We started heading back down this path and I noticed this cool looking tree. And at this point in time, this pen had got me feeling devious. Yo, you should climb it, bro. I did not need Twin to tell me twice. That sativa pack had me feeling energized. That shit had me feeling phenomenal. And my geeked ass scrambles up this tree and sees how high I can actually go. Now at this point, I was feeling like one of those climbers on the side of a mountain. And my confidence was far above my ability. Yo, should I keep going? No balls. And the second Christian uttered that infamous phrase, it was on. and I had to lock the hell in because the ground kept getting smaller and smaller as I kept going up in this tree, and I knew if I fell, I was cooked. It was game over. So after a little bit of struggle, I managed to get all up into the top layer of the tree and shit. And let me tell you, looking down at the ground, this tree felt 10 times taller, I swear to God. Like, this pen was giving me all sorts of vertigo. I was panicking up there, and then I realized I had to get down. So ever so carefully, I managed to work my way back down this tree safely and plant both feet on the ground. And let me tell you, it was such a relief standing on solid ground. And at this point, it was getting pretty late, and we all had to get back to our cribs, and so we decided we should probably call it a day there. Yo, I gotta head home, bro. Yeah, me too. And then it hit me. I had to walk for another hour in the dark alone. Now, I had the option of taking the train back, but I did not want to deal with those tweakers. So I'd come to the realization that this was turning into a solo mission.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
And to this day, I've never had anything like this happen to me. I'd be walking and time would skip, and I'd blink and I was somewhere completely different. It felt like I was hitting the space bar through a cutscene in a game. I would be walking and then I'd blink and I'd be like a mile from the last place I remember. As I was walking, I was thinking that I just discovered the infinite stamina glitch, and getting back home was gonna be easy from here. Eventually, I made it back and it dawned on me that I had to lock in for real. And the idea of my dad catching me sobered me up real fast. With my adrenaline absolutely pumping, I hopped the fence to my yard, and I was praying that my folks would not need to talk to me. Now, I'm not a religious man by any means, but I prayed that night that they would not see my fried ass come back into the crib. I pulled up to the front door, and by some stroke of luck, I mean some miracle, both of my parents were asleep in their rooms. So I beeline it to my room, and this sense of relief just hits me. All the adrenaline had sobered me up, but once I was back in my room, I was in that safe zone and I started to relax. Yo, and at this point into my Azal career, I did not know that relaxing just made it stronger. So once this adrenaline had worn off, the pen was acting sneaky like that. It was like I was a sleeper agent that just got reactivated. The combination of being back in my room and the fresh drink of H2O I'd gotten from my tap hit my system and it reawakened something in me. And these munchies started to hit. So I hopped on DoorDash and I just about put myself into debt with the amount of food I ordered. And after 30 minutes of eagerly waiting for my savior, the DoorDash man, to arrive, he finally pulls up and I run down the stairs. I feel like a dog who's been waiting all day for its owner to arrive. And I bring this food straight into the kitchen. This Raising Cane's smells absolutely sensational, and I'm damn near feral at the sight of this food. Absolutely tear up this box combo and chase it up with the cool blue Gatorade. You cannot tell me that there's a better flavor of Gatorade than Cool Blue. Like, this shit is banging for real. Yo, drop a follow or a like or whatever, I don't care. And I'll see how this YouTube thing plays out in the future.